this video, I am going to show you why it's important for you to indent in Remnote. When it comes time to figuring out what to write a paper on, you will likely find it useful to look through the various stus and writ notes that you've created, and your connection notes, your tag pages, and your question pages. You will find looking through all those things all the more useful if you have been indenting properly. For instance, when I click on the stus page in my own account and scroll down, I see not only all the stus notes I've created, but also the paragraphs that those stus notes are about. If you haven't been indenting properly, then, well, confusion, sadness, anger, those are what you are likely to experience. So let me show you why with two examples. So in my sample account here, I've got a stus note. I'm going to open this alongside this current note. So I'm going to hit Shift and click, and that will bring the stus note over to the right-hand side of the screen. And so you can see here that because I've indented things, you can see the paragraph up above. So if I unindent this, take a look at what happens over on the right. All of a sudden, the paragraph that had been there over on the right is no longer visible. And so if I wanted to see what this particular stus note is referring to, I would have to click to get back to the reading. But if it's indented, then the paragraph is visible right there. So that saves me some time trying to figure out what that stus note was about. Let's take a look at another example. In this case, a connection note. So I'm going to shift click on this over here to open it up on the right, and then scroll down, and we will see this connection note is visible. So too is the paragraph that it's about. But then there's also something underneath this connection note, and that's something that you can disclose here by clicking on the arrow. So you'll see it there. Whereas if I were to outdent this, notice that I am no longer able to click on this to disclose something underneath, because technically there is nothing underneath. You have to hit the tab key to create that relationship between the connection note and the particular transclusion that is underneath it. So you should be indenting your notes properly. This will make things easier for you in the future.